Rocket League, dude. I still owe Dim a game of Rocket League, actually. I told him I'd download it. But every time he brings it up, I'm just like, ah, dude, it's weird, I don't have the game. Brother. Probably gonna lose this after that, but... I have 16 bullets. Look at that. Yeah, hop in, Dfalt. I'm down to play, brother.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die.
What the fuck is that guy doing? Is he hiding from you?
Yo, you so shit, man.
Yo, dude, you can shoot someone from up there.
I'm using my controller.
Yeah, we believe it. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Sorry, you can mute me.
Are you good?
All hunters defend the objective. Enemy UAV active. Ready to deploy.
Someone back there, careful.
Smoked.
Oh, you fucking smoked him. Oh, you're just fucking better.
Oh, dude, I wanted to find the other one. Never gonna use the M16.
Fucking hell, that timing's unreal.
No way I didn't kill that guy. He's gotta be in this.
30 seconds left. They've planted.
Nice, good job.
Thanks. Oh my. Get fucked. There's one in the bar. Never mind, Poppy Gam Gam got him.
There's another?
Yeah, what? I died up.
No!
Fuck, he had a buddy. I hit him.
Oh, that's...
There's one in this window across from
Oh
you.
fuck.
What the hell?
You're in.
We're playing with Handler.
I guess
We're
we gotta
actually
pull up the
playing a game
stars
with
or
Handler and
something.
Jolt right now.
Yo, what the fuck?
I knew something was wrong with the match.
And Slade!
Just checked the number.
Don't forget Slade! We're playing with Slade, that's crazy.
Slade's oh my god.
That's too late now. Good try, man.
No.
Oh my god.
What is that? I'm getting flashbang.
Ah.
No, nice shot. Thought I could throw him off by jumping on the car.
Let's go! Babe, sorry. So Joel, please don't kick her ass. It's too hard. I've heard stories and
I just got owned, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're gonna kick her ass. No, you're gonna kick her. Yeah, you're gonna want. You're gonna kick her ass.
Oh, that bullet flinch just.
Oh my days.
Down to you. Finish the mission. Enemy bomb at Alpha.
Hello?
Ready to deploy.
Oh, fuck.
That's a lot of bullets, man.
Yeah, just a few. Fuck, man. Oh.
You have a stun.
We've defused.
Unlucky.
That nigga sucks. What the fuck?
Yo, what up, everybody? I'm gonna go through my settings real quick. I get asked about my settings all the time. I'm just gonna kind of go through it really fast. I'll talk about a couple things that I think are important in the settings, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same as 2019. I do want to give a huge shout out to a guy named Freethy. I'm gonna link his video down in the description. He is actually who I went to for optimizing this game for myself, because I did have a lot of FPS issues, especially while streaming and recording at the same time when this game first launched. He actually got together with me and overclocked my CPU, my RAM, and my GPU for me. Went through and optimized all of my Windows stuff. Dude is a fucking legend, and he has a video going through how to optimize this game for like absolute maximum performance. I've changed a couple graphic settings since he touched the PC just to make it look a little prettier for like videos and streaming and stuff. But gonna link his video in the description below if you want to go through that and get like the most FPS possible in this game. Otherwise, let's hop right into it. So for the mouse, I think one of the main things here, I'm on 400 DPI by the way for the 7.52 sensitivity. One of the main things here for me was this monitor distance coefficient. I ran this at 1.33 in Modern Warfare 2019. On this game, when I ran it at 1.33 and I ADS, my sensitivity feels way too fast ADS. I was over flicking things when I was tracking targets. I would zoom out in front of them and stuff like that. So I changed it down to 1.0 and it seems to work pretty well for me. At least I'm used to it now. So I'll probably stick with that for a while. But otherwise, everything else seems pretty alright. I would go through this mouse calibration and make sure you turn all of this shit off. Unless you like acceleration and stuff like that. I don't even know what mouse filtering is. I turn that shit off immediately. Smoothing off. Wheel delay, because I do swap weapons with scroll wheel sometimes and I don't like a delay on that. The rest of it is pretty straightforward though. I have seen some people mess around with Legacy MW as the ADS sensitivity type. I didn't care for it the way that it felt. So I'm still on relative, but some people have found that they like Legacy MW a lot, so feel free to mess around with this too. Other than that, I think everything, all my ADS sensitivities and stuff like that are all 1.0. I have this on gradual. Personally, don't really notice the difference between instant or gradual here. After zoom seems kind of weird. I think that's everything. 400 DPI, 7.52. It's like the most common question I get asked, what sensitivity I play on. Do not change your sensitivity based on what I do or what other creators do. Just figure out what works for you. Go with it, man. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. If you like a certain DPI, stick with it. If you like a certain sensitivity, stick with it. If you're comfy on it and you're frying and you're not noticing like a lot of shakiness in your gameplay and stuff, then keep rocking it, dude. Doesn't matter what DPI you run, doesn't matter what sense you got, as long as you're frying. Now onto the gameplay section. I'm just going to scroll through this. I don't really have too much to talk about in this section, so just pause as I go through it for what you need. I think the only things I really mess with in here are the grounded mantle and the automatic ground mantle, just to keep myself from auto mantling things whenever I was jumping. Other than that, I'm pretty sure most of it's pretty standard. Tac sprint behavior, I did change the single tap run so I can press shift once to hit tac sprint. I think the only other advanced one I need to go into is this one. And the keybinds I've kept pretty much the same from 2019. I try to keep my keybinds the same or as close as possible for like all of my FPS games that I play. That way everything just feels a little more comfy. And I probably need to go into some of these advanced ones. I don't think I've messed with anything in here, but just in case, I'm going to scroll through them real quick. And like I said, just pause for what you need. Alright, and onto the graphics. I don't think I really messed with anything in here. I do think full screen exclusive is the way. As much as I like to play on borderless for like while I'm streaming and stuff, I think I feel a noticeable decrease of input latency when I'm playing on exclusive versus borderless. So I like to play exclusive. The rest of this I don't think I really messed with except for making sure that VSync was off. As far as the quality presets, I'm using Fidelity FX Cast for the sharpening. I think it makes the game look a lot nicer. It does affect your FPS a little tiny bit. You'll notice probably like a 7 or 8 FPS difference, I believe it was, whenever I was messing around with it in a private match. But it makes everything a lot easier to see. Objects pop out a lot more, players are a little more visible. The rest of it, I really hate that they're forcing anti-aliasing now. They started this with Vanguard, where there's no option to turn it off. So one of my favorite things about Modern Warfare 2019 is you could turn this off and it would get rid of a lot of like the small haze and fog and make it a lot easier to see everything, but the sharpening helps with that. So as far as the rest of it, just gonna scroll through here. I have everything pretty much lower off, except for spot cache. I have that set to ultra. That's helped a lot with like hitching in this game for me, having that set higher. I think the only other thing I really changed was, aside from turning it as low as possible, was having texture resolution on normal. I actually had this set to very low, but people on stream were saying my game looked terrible, so I put it to normal and nobody's really said anything since, so I'll probably just keep it like that for that reason. Right, now onto the view model settings. 120 FOV, same as 2019. ADS field of view affected. I think independent is terrible. I don't know how some people play on independent. I know Marksman plays on independent. My friend Aladdin also plays on independent, but I understand maybe for Warzone, like super long range fights helps you see a little better, but it's such a different feeling being ADS and having your FOV just zoom back in. So I like playing on affected. I think it's a lot better for consistency. Weapon field of view wide. As far as I'm aware, this pulls your weapon field of view further away from your character model, which will also help reduce visual recoil for you. So if that's something you're struggling with, definitely give this setting a change. Camera movement you definitely want unleashed. Same like first and third person. Put this as low as possible. I don't know why anybody would ever desire to have this to 100%, unless we're like mil-simming or something out here. And other than that, I think that's good for the graphics tab. Audio. This is really all just personal preference, but I'm just going to scroll through this real quick. Interface. I don't even know if anything is like important in here, but we'll scroll through it anyways. Did I change? Yes, I did. Okay, so actually one thing I did change was I turned off crosshair. I thought that this default crosshair was kind of useless. I mean, there's not really much of a point in having these 4 lines anyways. So I just turned this off, and then also with that off, turn on center dot. And I have it on default. You can make it a little larger if you want, but I think the default size is pretty good. I think it looks a lot cleaner just for running around, aiming around, etc. I think it looks way better than having all those lines over the center of my screen. I think other than that, that's all I changed though. And that should be everything. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Freethy's video, he's going to be linked in the description. Huge shout out to that guy for setting up my PC to run this game a lot better. And yeah, thank you guys for always checking out the channel. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. I'll catch you later.